1991, the SO British Touring Car Championship had made a breakthrough. The 2-litre formula, one-class racing, better for the live spectator, better for television, better for competition. Will Hoy in the BMW M3 was the champion. The new formula was an outstanding success, as 1992 would confirm. The manufacturers found new inspiration. Enter Peugeot with Rob Gravitt, the 1990 champion. Mazda with its 323 with Patrick Watts at the wheel. While the new shape BMW was breaking new ground in the development of ABS braking. Initial hopes were limited. The likes of Tim Harvey, Steve Soper and Tim Sugden all acknowledged that the potential was great. 2 work-supported teams would handle the challenge of keeping BMW at the forefront of touring car racing in this country, maintaining the domination and winning form of previous years. The opposition would be Vauxhall and Toyota had the defending champion Hoy, linking up with 4-times champion Andy Rouse. The 2 Carinas immaculately prepared. Vauxhall last year took John Cleland to 4 race victories, but he only had the runners-up spot to show for it. Tyres were the main problem, and for the new season, the switch to Yokohama tyres had most predicting that Cleland would improve on his championship performance of the previous year. Cleland was clearly the championship favourite. His teammate Jeff Allen was certain to be another strong challenger. Vauxhall, Toyota, BMW. Other manufacturers snapping at their heels. It promised to be a classic season. And the opening round fulfilled that promise, at least for Vauxhall and Toyota. Cleland immediately in combat with Rouse and Hoy. The Vauxhall taking the lead at Maggots and then heading the field to the flag. Would be ahead of his teammate Hoy a few laps later, and Hoy would find himself relegated to 4th after a mistake at Woodford. Hoy still adapting to the different demands of front-wheel drive. But others had bigger problems. Tim Harvey's luck was out and the BMWs were way off the pace. A lot of development work was required, and all the test days up to this first round had been wet. Victory for Cleland, from Rouse and Allen. Vauxhall and Toyota's day, but no one was writing off the BMW. It was the same story at the bank holiday meeting at Thruxton. Round 2 was where Andy Rouse gave firm indication that he and Toyota had the measure of the Vauxhalls.
Rouse is pushing very hard indeed. He's right out tight behind the Vauxhall at Village. He's attacking a church. This is incredible. There's no way you can get past there. But Andy Rouse has done it. He's taken the lead from John Cleland.
Contrast that with what was happening in the middle of the field. The tribulations of BMW were continuing. Rob Gravitt and Peugeot were not looking any kind of threat, but these teams were without the development work that Vauxhall and Toyota had enjoyed last year and the close season. Nevertheless, the championship was up and running, and this was very frustrating for highly competitive drivers. Keith Odor on Nissan, their time would come, but it wasn't Thruxton on this particular bank holiday. Instead, the day belonged to Vauxhall and Toyota, and ultimately, Cleland would claim back the lead from a brave Andy Rouse.
Up to Goodwood. He's trying to get on the inside of the Toyota, and he's done it. He's almost level with Andy Rouse. He's going to go through on the inside. He is. He's done it. Cleland leads, Rouse attacks. Cleland resists.
And Cleland would resist to the end to secure his second victory of the season. But it was impossible to speak too highly of the drive by Andy Rouse in second, sandwiched as he was between the Vauxhalls and Cleland and Allen, right to the flag. So 2 rounds gone and things had taken shape. Cleland was the man to catch, but Rouse had shown he could be caught. The Scot might have opened a 12-point lead, he might have won 2 out of 2, but the season would contain many twists and upsets. And the first of these would come at Oulton Park in round 3. The big crowd, further testament to the growing impact of the championship. Murray Walker picks up the story as Cleland heads the field midway through an eventful first lap. The order: Cleland, Hoy and Rouse.
John Cleland is already looking good for a hat-trick. Hoy's having a look for first place. Cleland's locked it up. He's almost through sideways as he goes through the chicane. He's all over the place, but he's kept it together. Now, up Clay Hill on the way to Druids. And he's still ahead of Will Hoy, who is still ahead of Andy Rouse. 130 miles an hour as they approach Druids, the right-hander. Cleland, Hoy's going through, Rouse is going through, and Cleland's lost it. He's into the Armco. They're surging past him, and it's a miracle that nobody's hit him. He's kept going, and he looks to me as though he's touring in while everybody else tears off down the lap, and at the end of the lap, it's Hoy leading, Rouse is second, and a terrific gap before Jeff Alamu's in third place as they go into the right-hander at Old Hall corner. And John Cleland into the pits. And it looks like a tyre change. It is a tyre change. Old Hall, look at this. Jeff Allen third, Leslie fourth, Harvey fifth, Alan Menu. Then it's Rob Gravitt in seventh place, and we're with Sugden, who is eighth. Down the avenue, chasing Rob Gravitt at 130 miles an hour. He's going through. Oh, up again. He's hit him twice. But he's passed. He's passed. Looks over his shoulder. And there's Matthew Neal going through on the right in the black BMW, and Tim Sugden's dropping back. Rob Gravitt is out of the race. Let's have a look. Replay. Now you see Sugden hits the Peugeot at the back, then at the front. Matthew Neal follows through and straight into us. At the camera goes Rob Gravitt. Oh, and the 1990 champion has obviously rigged his neck. He's looking in real pain there. The Knickerbrook, it's Will Hoy, the 1991 champion, leading. Andy Rouse is second. They have both yet to win in the Toyota this year. And the champion leader, John Cleland, is back, but he's very much last. Now here's a replay of John's exciting first lap. Out of Fulston's, up to Knickerbrook, ahead of Will Hoy, and he's nearly lost it. 280 horsepower through the steered front wheels, and he kept it all together. Up Clay Hill, still ahead of Will Hoy, still ahead of Andy Rouse. Up to Druids. Now this is 130 miles an hour here, down through the gearbox, into the right-hander. Now watch the steering wheel. Left, right, he's all over the place. Hoy goes through, Rouse goes through, into the Armco. On come the alternator and oil pressure lights, and John Cleland races on. And so do Will Hoy and Andy Rouse. Now, their Toyotas, which was so impressive at Thruxton, are even more impressive here at Oulton. Like the other front-wheel drive cars, they've got a 100-kilogram weight advantage over the rear-wheel drive BMWs, and they're really benefiting from it. Through to complete another lap. And a traffic jam at Lodge. It's Burton Road, the back at Sugden, Matthew Neal, number 17 is Ian Flux. We're in car with Keith O'Dore in the Nissan Primera, completing the lap, chasing Flux and Neal, and they make contact. And Neal spins in front of everybody else. There's no collision, and he's kept going. What a recovery. Matthew Neal sprints away, and this looks like a breaker's yard. Burton Road trailing debris. Tim Sugden back at front end. We're with Sugden, 8th position, up to Ireland. 40 miles an hour. And Keith O'Dore attacks in the Nissan, goes past Tim Sugden's battered BMW. We're with Sugden now. Ahead of him, O'Dore. Ahead of him is Burton Rowe with the trailing rear bumper. Into Shell and out of it. With Keith O'Dore chasing Burton Rowe. It's Bobby's only his third touring car race. Terrific performance. He's ahead of Keith O'Dore. He's ahead of Tim Sugden. We're with O'Dore. And yes, Keith, we can see that Bobby's car is disintegrating in front of you. Up to Knickerbrook, Bobby Burton Rowe's Vauxhall, Keith O'Dore's Nissan, and Tim Sugden's BMW. And at the approach to Druids, it's still Hoy leading Rouse. Now, there's no team orders, but neither of them are going to be daft, and it certainly looks as though Will has mastered front-wheel drive. Down to Lodge. That is Ian Flux, going in after colliding with Matthew Neal's BMW, sensibly parking it behind the barrier where it's safe. And Sugden is still chasing O'Dore's Nissan Primera. We're with Sugden, that's the Nissan in front. Completing the lap, now into Old Hall Corner. Down the avenue, number 10, Tim Sugden, the new 318 BMW, going very wide indeed as he goes down the avenue into the left-hander, following this right-hander, and this is in Cascade, he's attacking, and it's Biff again, and there's tar smoke from Sugden's BMW. You're ahead and I'm second to you, says Keith O'Dore, as they go up the avenue yet again. There's the 318 now. This is Shell, the slowest corner on the course. Sugden is 8th. O'Dore is nice and he's running wide. Massive understeer. He's gone off onto the grass. He's held it. He's recovering. But Sugden is well clear now. And we're with Steve Soper. He started last with that 10 seconds delay. He is up to 12th. That is James Kay's Toyota Carina ahead of Woolston. And Kay signalling, go past on the left. And Steve Soper needs no second invitation. He goes through, and now he's closing up on his teammate Ray Bell. Into Knickerbrook. The new chicane, which precedes Clay Hill. Thank you, James. Nice gesture from Steve Soper. At the end of the lap, there's no relaxing in front. Hoy and Rouse are both out to win. They're very evenly matched, and this is no procession. Hoy has broken the lap record, 93.7 miles an hour, and Andy Rouse is still with it. In fact, he's attacking. Rouse closes right up on the left-hander, he's on, and he goes through. Hoy has slowed right down. We're with Hoy. This is most peculiar because Hoy has speeded up again. Electrical problem, fuel problem, whatever it was, he slowed down, speeded up, and he's now 2 seconds behind Andy Rouse, the new leader. Out of Shell. Still 2 Toyotas up front, but they've changed places. And behind Jeff Allen, who's in 3rd place, here are David Leslie, number 79, and Tim Harvey in the BMW. And Harvey's going for it. Harvey's pushing his way through at Shell. He is up into 4th place, past the Vauxhall Cavalier. And now we're with Tim Harvey. He won a round last year. Watch him go through the chicane. And Leslie locks up, just avoids the BMW. And at the end of the lap, Hoy is attacking for the lead. That's Rouse on the right and Hoy on the left, and he's gone through. Will Hoy has retaken the lead from Andy Rouse, and he's clawed 2 seconds back, but Rouse is fighting, and he's going to retake it. He's on the outside. Terrific bit of driving by veteran Andy Rouse. Took the lead, held it. It's his teammate Will Hoy, and we're with him now. This is real fighting stuff. They're teammates, yes, but they're rivals too. Now watch Hoy go down through the gears at Shell. Rouse, Hoy, Toyota Carina. And John Cleland is hammering on, 15th, but well out of the points. What happened, John?
Right, what happened was, coming up here on the first lap, the back tyres are cold. So I jump on the brakes, and it flicked from the back. Now I should have learned from that, because what happened after that was we arrived at Druids, which is a flat out 4th-gear corner, with no grip on the back. But it just flicked sideways and got on the grass. But there ain't no way we're giving up.
Good luck, John. Go for it. And he is going for it. Look at him, flying. Now we're back again with Soper. That's Tim Sugden, 8th. Remember how far ahead he was last time we saw him? Steve is absolutely inspired. He has gained 11 places and that 10 seconds. And now it's 12. He's passed Sugden to 8th position. Sugden, Bell, 8th, 9th, 10th. Drifting at the chicane. The end of the lap. Hoy is attacking again. He comes out from behind Andy Rouse's Toyota and takes 1st place. Terrific bit of driving. Now we're with Rouse. Will he be able to retake Hoy as he did before at Cascades? That's the left-hander that we're approaching now. Hoy leads, Rouse second, and the answer is no. Will Hoy retains his lead. That's him ahead. Andy Rouse, ice cool, absolutely calm, studying form. Looking for Hoy to make a mistake. Shell. 39-year-old Will Hoy from London versus 44-year-old Andy Rouse from Warwickshire. Both British touring car champions and absolutely flat out. Hopping the curbs, thumping the tyres, hammering the suspension, but racing on. Now they're closing up on Andy Middlehurst in the second Nissan Primera. If he inadvertently balks either of them, the positions could change. And it's happened again, but not because of Middlehurst. Rouse absolutely surges past Will Hoy, who suddenly, inexplicably, slows right down. Now, this is a replay where with leader Hoy, there's Middlehurst in front. He waves his hand at Rouse to let him go through. Waves his hand again, the revs rise, and suddenly the Toyota is up to racing speed, and Will is really frustrated. Into the last lap, and that is Tim Sutton, number 10 in the BMW. He has been caught by Ray Bell. And look at this, Andy Rouse has been caught by Will Hoy again. Will's found a lot of extra speed from somewhere. He's right on the boot lid of Andy Rouse's identical Toyota in front of him. But on this last lap, Andy just needs to avoid making a mistake to win his first race of 1992 and to take the championship lead if he does so. So, he is through the chicane. He's over the crest of the hill. He's dropping down tremendously fast to Nick Brook. There's no way that Will Hoy can get past him here. Right, left, right again. Line it up for Clay Hill. See the gear change light on Will Hoy's console. But he's looking at Andy Rouse in front. This is where they both passed John Cleland earlier on in the race. And Andy Rouse, 4 times British champion, is almost home. We haven't had the same team cars first and second this year, but the Toyotas here have left all behind them. Cavaliers, Primeras, 318s. And Rouse can almost see the checkered flag now. He can see it now. Over the line, Rouse wins, Hoy second. And that was Andy Rouse's first win of the year, and he's looking good for more. And the ebullient John Cleland is still smiling.
What can I say? Well, it was all very exciting stuff. The first lap, I went down into Knickerbrook, cold rear tyre, pushed a little bit too hard in the car, tried to swap ends. I managed to hold that, but I should have really learned from that. And when I came up to Druids, I was still pushing a bit too hard really for the tyres, but Will was right in the boot lid, and I just pushed too much, and it got away from me. And went down the grass sideways, kissing its tail off the barrier, wiping off nice bits of Vauxhall stuff. To be honest, if somebody tapped me, it would have been different, but it was all self-inflicted. I did it all all my own work. But I should know that those tyres don't heat up too quickly on the back. But not to worry, we'll have to fight another day.
You're a touring car fan?
Do as many as I can.
Yeah?
The championship's army of fans, young and old, was growing. And they were out in force in the Norfolk sunshine for round 4 at Snetterton. And they saw the BMWs back to form, in particular Tim Harvey with redesigned rear suspension. He'd qualified on the second row of the grid and was going well, battling here with ProDrive's Alain Menu on the approach to the S's. Later on, he'd hit the curves and suffer a puncture, but Harvey proved a lot at Snetterton, and others were finding their feet as well. Patrick Watts was a lot more competitive in the Mazda. So too Rob Gravitt in the Peugeot. But up front, it was the familiar Toyota Vauxhall duel, this time dominated by Will Hoy for Toyota. Cleland second, and this was how Allam and Rouse resolved their contest for third. Rouse would recover from that had to finish fourth, important points to maintain his championship lead. The stranded Jeff Allen would eventually take sixth. Victory to Hoy by a sizable margin from Cleland, and from the defending champion, it was a performance of some authority. Rouse led Cleland by 4 points with 4 rounds gone. Hoy third, another 4 points further back, and the threat from BMW was growing. That was the story as the championship hit another turning point, round 5 on the Grand Prix circuit at Brands Hatch.